Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I take your 12 questions at 12 o'clock. Actually, I start taking them maybe about 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes beforehand. I take your questions out of the chat to read 12 at 12 is the goal. 12 political questions at 12 noon Chicago time in the US. It is nearly impossible to see, but it does say Chicago right there, which is where I am. Hello. And the questions are kind of first come, first serve. And if I don't read on your question, it is never anything. It is never anything personal. I promise. Okay. 10% of all income that comes into the channel goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food and food banks across the country. That's an ongoing thing. They're a very good charity, and they have remarkably low administrative costs, and a really, really good percentage of the money goes actually to food, to getting food to food banks. So they have an excellent rating. So, okay, when I'm done here, I go down into the description box and I timestamp the questions. I've been collecting your question. They're in the description box now. So you could actually go down and follow along if you'd like. Right now I've got 10 in there, and I'm sure 2 more will crop up at some point. So, and when you do come with questions, do put them in all caps in the chat. I don't take questions out of the comments usually, so just letting you know. And you can put things in the chat early. You don't have to be here for it. So if something comes up on your main page about an upcoming live stream or a live stream tomorrow or what have you, try putting a question in. They will often just be there, be first. So, but anyway, I don't think if there's anything else. We have epic troll slayers, and we have a fantastic community. So, thank you. Alrighty. Oh, Okay, it looks like I may have. I was going to just jump right in, but it looks like I may actually have another question or two. Let me have a quick look, see if I grab. Okay, so oh, by the way, congratulations to Kevin who made bail. Great to hear. Actually, he just said he was kidding, but I looked up and Kevin's like, well, I made bail, so here I am. Bail? The entire Trump family is swanning around. Okay, you were kidding, but still, the entire Trump family is swanning around. Anyway, thank you, RCN. Thank you. I do put effort into this, believe it or not. All right, I did see something back here. I've got those questions, and then Maria. Subpoena. Maria's asking, is a subpoena going to hit the fake loser president in the smack arrogant entitlement, and will he be forced to testify? I will copy that in. I am wondering, he literally has, the best of my knowledge, he has 29 legal, he's facing 29 legal cases and at least 4 criminal cases. So, which one? Let me know which one you're in the mood for. We'll look at that. Okay, and hello, Marby. Thank you. Thank you, Kay. You guys are so sweet. Just seeing. Okay, Julie, is there something that's the other question I wanted? So I've got that copied, and it looks like I've got my 12 questions for today. For today. Okay. Hey, Lynette, how are you doing, beautiful? Lynette often joins us at 4 o'clock over on Book Art Media to do 4 25-minute creative sprints. We show up every day. Well, I show up. She actually has more of a life than I do. Oh, I've got to take something out. I've got too much stuff in here, and it says my description's too long. All right, what can I take out? Sorry. All right, let's take out this part. I have too much stuff in my description, apparently. All right, save, done. All right, let's jump into it. Okay, go up there. Go up there. Stop. Okay. We're here. Okay. We are about, well, let's say 7 minutes in. Let me shuffle a little bit here. We're going to start with the, how did they put it? Revisionist insurrection protest in mid-September. So, roll my eyes. Oh, grief. Ah oui, bonjour. Tous les mots bien entourés. Chris is saying, we all love you, hun, but you really need to treat yourself to a vacation. You are worth it. Oh, thank you. This is what I want to do. I'll take a vacation. Maybe maybe someday I'll meet somebody, start dating or something, and decide to do vacations and time off. But until then, yeah, I'm happy here. I like hanging out with you guys. So, writing group meeting. I have my weekend coffee. Yes, nice. Right, yeah, we're mostly writers, but we do all kind of creative work over there. In fact, we have a knitter who comes by for the timed creative sprints in the afternoon, and I work on business for the graphics, and I do all kind of stuff. Anyway, 8 minutes in. So, the U.S. Capitol Police are aware of a revisionist insurrection protest planned for the Capitol next month. Protest organizer Matt Braynard announced you'll love this name, Justice for J6 rally on Steve Bannon's podcast, describing January 6 defendants as political prisoners. How is that going to go? Let's have a look, shall we? Yoy. Justice for the J6 rap. I'm making my skin crawl. Steve Bannon's podcast described January 6 defendants as political prisoners. Yes, well, not saying I'm mostly there on weekends. I have a day job. Yes, the life I was talking about. You go out and do stuff too. Good to see. But no, I just really like hanging out with you guys. Deba is saying, political prisoners, this stuff makes me nauseous. You and me both. Dave's saying, right in the middle of COVID season. Wow, I wish I remembered my French. Oui, merci. J'écoutais de la musique. Tout la... Oh, it disappeared. Okay. All right. Yikes. Justice. And my skin's crawling. The other readers, they get this lovely thing where it's like, I'm getting chills and it verifies what I'm saying. I don't get chills. I don't know why. So I just get the skin creepy crawlies when I'm dealing with gross energy. It's nowhere near as much fun. I'm not saying, wait, this piece of garbage is inciting a riot and perpetuating this outright lie. Yes, he is. It's on Steve Bannon's podcast. Yikes. Oh, is Kathy here? Is Kathy here? Big hug to Kathy. Big hug to Kathy. I will read on this, I promise. I don't want to, but I will. This is what I do. This is what I'm here to do. Jayla saying Matt Braynard said it on the video, we will return to finish what we started. Did he? I didn't see that part. Well, let's read on Justice for J6, and then we can look at Matt Braynard. Okay. Justice for J6, huh? Getting a mental image of my guides grumbling. I prefer when they laugh at these things. And yes, I know I sound like a crazy person when I say I have guides, but that's what it feels like. Gary's saying MSNBC's Glenn Kirshner says Merrick Garland should have Trump arrested now before he incites insurrection 2.0. Yes, he should. It's not like you don't have anything to arrest him on. Justice for January 6th. Make my jaw's hurting. You think I'm yawning? I'm not. My jaw just tightened up. Fruits of labor. You guys are going to gross up my cards, aren't you? Because you're disgusting. 5 of Pentacles. Justice. Fool. King of Wands. Oh, there's Trump. The World. Good news. It feels like good news. Oh, beautiful girl, your chignon is everything. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, good news. They think that they're going to either finish what they started or rewrite history or whatever they're going to do. In reality, they're out in the cold. They think we're good Republicans. We're good. No, they're out in the cold. Because right in the middle, I've got, okay, there's Trump. And this is Trump the man. And Trump is right between the Fool in the center, as in you are one, and the World card, the end of the chapter, end of the book, end of a way of life. You're done here. Things are not going to be the same. We're entering a whole new thing for you. And between the two is the Justice card. This isn't law enforcement, as in they try something and law enforcement comes after them. This is that a lot of the ringleaders are already in prison. And because it's between the Fool and this, it could just relate to the people already, the ringleaders who are already in prison, but it's right. This here doesn't feel completely separate. I wonder. I'm going to sneeze. And then we're going to look at some more of this. So, 3 more cards on justice for J6 and how that's going to go. And then let's look at what's his name. And let's ask if Trump is, because there was a question here about, is Trump going to, I could have sworn there's a question here about Trump. I know there was one in the chat, but thank you guys. Working. Again, fruits of labor and working. Working. Get the message out on the far right. Hierophant institutions. Oh, they want to... there will be some people who want to finish what was started, but I don't think it's going to go so well. I think they're going to be ready for them. I'm going to... Is the Capitol law enforcement going to be ready? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Pamela saying, remember, do not read on Letitia James. I know. Boy, I got the smackdown on that, didn't I? Whew. It's like, oh, okay, sorry. I will stop questioning her motives. She's good. J-Lo, perfect timing seeing the arrogant toddlers have been released on bail. Oh. There's America. People will be watching. People are going to be in front of their TVs. There are going to be a million cameras. There's going to be rallies. It's going to be a big thing as far as being watched. Yeah. I don't think these guys are going to be able to sneeze without a million people pointing it out. Wait, I know him. Oh, I know him. Okay. So, actually, at 18, let's look at Matt Braynard. Matt Braynard, organizer. Oh, I should make a note of that too. Organizer of Justice for J6. Justice for J6. Matt Braynard. What can you tell me about Matt Braynard? I don't really want to go into his energy, but I will if I have to. I just said, if I wasn't loud enough, I said, I really don't want to go into his energy if I don't have to. And I heard in my head, can you think you could squeeze yourself down into a thimble? His energy's a little low. That was good. That was good. I probably wasn't funny to you guys, but it was unexpected. Matt Braynard. Oh, you've got Trump's attention. Oh, yes, indeed. The Fuhrer is pleased. Oh, good. Good. Oh gosh, this is the whole because he had said that. And I want to make sure I get the quote right. Protest organizer Matt Braynard announced the Justice for J6 rally, describing January 6 defendants as political prisoners. Page of Swords, 4 of... Oh, yeah, he's his own little bully. And, oh, he's the Fuhrer has noticed him. 10 of Wands, Star, Fool. It's like he's scooping up all of the wands, the whole fascist thing. And it's like he's just hurrying to take them, to offer them to the Fuhrer, to give hope to the Fool. There's a whole lot of scurrying energy here of like master here. There could be some legal trouble for him. Do you have some legal trouble in your future, Matt Braynard? Oh, yeah, he just wants to be behind the king. Look what I did, look what I did, look what I did, look what I did. Dude. All right, the thief, 7 of Swords. There's the devil. So we're talking insurrection stuff. 3 of Wands. So what is sent out, waiting for your ship to come in. Queen of Pentacles, that's the bigger groups of Republicans, and this is people going out to either protest or to vote. Yeah, I'm not getting anything particularly. It's kind of the nastiness that happened. This kind of already happened, and he's trying to influence the fallback that's going to come back from that. Republicans coming out, show of strength. Yeah. Well, you still make my skin crawl, but I'll say the same thing to you that I say to Josh Hawley and all the other all of the other neo-fascists. Seek help. Seek help. They do the other thing with the other hand flat, but it's really seek help. All right, 2330. Trump. Will Trump be arrested before this rally, or at least indicted? Will he be there? Uh-oh. Let's see. Will he be there? $24.30. Okay, will Trump be at the Justice for January 6th rally? Oh, he's like a toddler. I'm seeing Trump in a high chair. It's pathetic and appalling. So Trump, you're going to go to the Justice for January 6th rally at the Capitol? They're going to be on the defensive. I don't know that he wants liability. Oh, there's some nasty energy. Just gunk. Just suddenly, it's like mud. The energy is like mud. 10 of Wands. 7 of Pentacles. 5 of Wands. 8 of Pentacles, Magician. Nah, he's like way over here, if that. Let them do all the work. Let them take all the risk. He'll put out statements about how great it is to show the American people really love him. They love you like me, you really like me. And by the way, I don't hold it against Sally Fields for saying that when she accepted her Oscar. I like her. We have the same birthday. Different year, but same birthday. So, Trumpus Wumpus. Part 2 is 27. Will you be arrested? Indicted? Arrested? Will you be unable to attend? Will you be RSVPing from a perp walk or handcuffs or an onslaught of indictments or it's only like just over a month away. So Trump, the Justice for January 6th rally. They love me, they love me, they love me. Ew. 9 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. No. There's a lot of worry. And of course, there's always insult to injury and blah, blah, blah. Like there's Kushner, but it feels like this is the strongest thing here. It's just general worry. But no, just... the kids are starting to have to worry, but what does it take for people to finally act? Individual 1 in the Cohen case. Go get him. Go get him. Anyway, moving on. Kristin Sinema. $29.30. Kristin Sinema. Is she going to switch parties? She's very exasperated. You don't need me to tell you that. But, oh, Maria Beautiful Booze and Kitty is snoozing elsewhere. Kristin Sinema. I'm going to switch parties. She's very much her own person. I mean, we pretty much knew that. Oh, I'm sorry, Liz, I've got my questions for today, but it's first come, first serve. And I'm here every day of the year. I wonder if she's her own person, and I wonder if she's always been rewarded for that, say within her family or among the people she cared about. And the people who she cared what they thought of her. Because I want to say, isn't she, we know she has her own fashion sense, which is always great, but isn't she openly bisexual or something, or something that is generally certainly used to be, but is generally frowned upon the upper echelons of patriarchal blankety blank. So she's used to being her own person. She's used to letting a lot of stuff just like water off a duck's back, but she's feeling very exasperated. She feels like she's being attacked from all sides. I wonder why. Pamela's saying, yes, she's a member of the LGBTQ community. Excellent. Good. But she's the point I'm making isn't about that. It's the I am going to be myself, which is awesome. But I am going to be myself while saying I'm going to represent a constituency, a group of people, and I'm not going to listen to them. Okay, we're getting into a problem here. There's the rub. Dance with the devil. King of Pentacles, Tower, Queen of Cups, it's her, Ace of Cups, Emperor. Oh no, she's in the center of her own reading. It says a lot about her. Thelma saying, switch parties. She wouldn't get this much attention on the dark side. Mitch would crush her. Yeah. Chris saying, power, yes, but also likes the attention. She can see the damage going on on the Republican side. That's not appealing, but she is her own person. She's ambitious. She wants to remake the Republican Party in her own image and become president. Yep. I don't blame her. Ambition. All these people have ambition. But not so big on the listening. Not so big on the representing others. Very, very big on my way or the highway. Not flexible. I don't know what her astrology is, but I'd be curious. Let's see how many fixed signs she has. And where her Uranus is. So. Ay. Is she going to switch sides? No. No, but she's going to be obstinate and, yeah. Oh, yeah, that was right. Her and McConnell. I almost forgot. 35. Sinema and McConnell. Whoopi Goldberg, you in danger, girl. Kristin Sinema, sorry. Thank you, we the peeps. Is it Kristin Sinema? Kristin Sinema? That was saying July 12th, 1976. So July 12th will make her Cancer. That's a cardinal sign. Takes action. So, Sinema and McConnell. McConnell doesn't have the power she's looking for. She's ambitious. If she wanted to be Republican, she would want to become majority leader. She wants to become president. She wants her view, her thing, her Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Chariot, Devil, and Trump. Well, everything about her, they're her playing nicey nice, and McConnell's dreams of reascendance. Lovely. Minor arcana, yeah, whatever. This is what's coming. And it's going to overshadow all of it. Major law enforcement investigations about absolute corruption of, guess who? King of Wands. Donald J. for Genius Trump. Rochelle is saying, I read a book about zodiac signs. For Cancer, they had the comment, one could go to bed with Betty Crocker and wake up with Lizzie Borden. Betty Crocker's birthday's in the Cancer range. Well, yeah. I mean, every sign has its dark side. Lizzie Borden, actually, from what I've picked up, she couldn't go to the police. She couldn't leave. Her options were limited. So I don't know. The Lizzie Borden situation, and I've got ambivalent feelings, because I can kind of no, but I'm just saying you're right. She's in over her head and can't handle it. Oh, jeez. She might not be a libertarian, but the libertarian Ayn Rand creative, The Virtue of Selfishness, for her personally, she thinks that she's got the right thing. So okay, moving on to Mike Pompeo. Tia had a question about Mike Pompeo. Where are we? We're at 39:30. Mike Pompeo and wife, did they illegally take gifts from the State Department gift vault? Pompeo, where are you? Another man who's ambitious, but who I've never seen it in the cards. Never. Mm-mm. Aspie third eye, I'm a Scorpio. We can be very strong, but we also make really good hitmen. Judgment. All right, Pompeo and wife walking her off for some money. Fruits of labor. All right, 8 of Swords being hemmed in. Leaving Empress. Whatever they took, if they took anything, they're so disappointed. There was all of this stuff, and it should have been theirs, and they should have been able to do what they want, because of course they should do exactly what they want, whatever they want. We're rich. We're white. We're rich. We're the center of the universe. We have power. You know, his wife is really awful. He's not great. His wife is really awful. It should have been ours, but we were hemmed in. And then we had to leave because of this pesky election thing. And America, it's America's stuff. It's very disappointing. We didn't get more. Chris, you should maybe start every reading with a boost of power from all your readers. Oh my gosh, it would not even cross my mind to ask for that. I don't know what would happen. Google Peace. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I don't know how I'd feel about asking for a boost of power from you guys. Yeah, I wouldn't feel comfortable asking for that. So we're all in this together. I'm as special as you are. And that would, I don't know, it just seemed very egotistical to me. But I don't know. Remember, right? Me. All right, 43. Where are we? We are down to, oh goodness, Polywanda. Polywanda has great question. You guys have great questions, but Polywanda, you know there's going to be something. You know that's going to be a question. So we're reading on Polywanda's question. Make a note here. She is asking, because of the virus and climate change, etc., are we at the beginning of a population correction, a dark age for humankind, and if so, for how long? Population correction. Okay, we're moving to, as an individual people, that's bigger forces. Population correction of humans? Is that what we're doing here? Is that going to keep happening, get worse? We have fouled our own bed. Can't argue with that. All right, 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 4 of Wands, Page of Swords, Chariot. We're helping. We're not lost. This is not doom and gloom, and we've obviously taken a major hit with this pandemic. We have lost so many people. It is gut-wrenching how many people we've lost and how many people are suffering. How many families are suffering. But we do help each other. Maybe not enough, but we do. We do try to support each other, be good friends, be good neighbors. be good citizens on the whole. This is a little bit of bullying, a little bit of Trumpism, a little bullying, but it's not epic. This is epic. And this is the change and the balance and the change that's coming. And it has more to do with the environment. It has to do with how it loops back around to how we will help each other, how we will focus on making it a better world for everybody. And of course, there'll be some right-wing jerks trying to say, no, we need an authoritarian society and no taxes and hush. I'm not seeing catastrophe here. So, Nancy, an awakening to love each other. I think this last year gave us more time to think and more time to appreciate and reset and see how the environment can be better off when we're not polluting it as much. Yeah, I'm not getting catastrophe. So good. Okay. DeSantis. Let's read on DeSantis, because this is ongoing and this is really quite frustrating. 48. Will DeSantis be held accountable for deaths? I don't think we've asked just that straight up. White Dragon, I pray I'm wrong. I always, if I come up with anything negative, I always want to be wrong. And this is not Psychic Cruzwelda who knows all. No, this is a spiritual practice. This is connecting to the collective and learning, and you end up learning about yourself, and you end up learning about other people, and you talk amongst each other and help each other, and it's cathartic for your feelings, and it's all of these different things. It is not 100% accurate. So Pamela's saying, I will do so after autumn. Okay. Okay. I've read on DeSantis, and what I've been getting is he's got some major issues ahead. And they did seem like legal things. So, related or not related to this. But will DeSantis be held accountable for all of the deaths? That man is 87 kinds of full of himself and deluded. He only sees what he wants to see. He could fall down the reality tree, hit every branch on the way down, and still get to the bottom and say, no masks. Yeah, you think? For those of you who are listening, I just pulled the devil card for the reading. Yeah, DeSantis. The Empress. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. Does this man have a conscience? Page of Cups. Oh yeah, kids. I'll pull some more cards because it's just America, and he's just doing his job the way he sees it. It's causing immense pain and grief. It's hurting children now, and you know that makes me crazy. And this is mass mandates, and he's trying to kick them all down. Okay, that gets us here. That makes me, that upsets me. I don't know why. Killing children just irks me. Or will you be held accountable, you rotten human being, for the deaths you are creating? You have created, are creating, insist on creating. I know people high up in government are protected from blowback from their actions, but this is a whole other level. This is not listening to medical people. This is not listening to reality. This is not listening to experts. This is cruel stupidity. This is malfeasance, political malpractice. This is stupid, selfish, vile, corrupt. Did I say cruel? Can I say cruel again? And it's going to hurt it's hurting the Republicans. This is people going to get vaccinated. But he's in charge. He's got the thing, but it's hurting. Everything he's doing is hurting the Republican Party in Florida. I'm not getting a whole lot of legal stuff. Hopefully that'll come up in the future, but right now we're not. It's not coming up for me. Maybe other readers are getting it. Kevin Brazil saying the Darwin Awards will be passed out in Florida for sure. Dave, I agree. I don't understand how they can live with themselves. They will unconsciously sabotage themselves. I don't know. There are these people, they, anyway. Thank you. But what else can we read on here? Oh, okay. 5330. Roland had a question that he thought would just be a fun thing. And I wasn't going to read on it, but he pointed out, see, it's about Biden in the tan suit. Biden wore a tan suit. And my understanding was that Fox News basically just ignored it. Not make a big deal out of it after giving Barack Obama, worst thing in the world, worst thing ever. He wore a tan suit. But Roland was saying actually they did over on Fox News. They did say something as soon as it happened, but it's gone fairly quiet. But I thought this was worth looking at because just this idea of the frustration level on the Republican side, Fox News, the frustration about the message the Republicans leaders have about the Republican message. And what do we argue? Because the things that they're getting upset about aren't necessarily getting a lot of traction. Some things are, but not a ton. So the message on the right. You followed Trump. How can you look how can you be credible? You're not credible. You want more people listening to you? Try, I don't know, having a common frame of interest called reality. Oh, reality. Reality can be your friend. reality is how we can do great things, move great things across time, or across the world, and enjoy civilization. Check in with your friends and family in reality. Insult to injury. Oh, we're in the right area. Theft. Oh, we're definitely in Fox News area. King of Cops. Oh, that Biden tower, the world, it's catastrophe. The world is ending. It's the end of. Oh, it is the end of America as we know it. Oh, the end is nigh. We are all going to be communists. We're all going to be in a. Oh, it's been so long. I can't remember the actual Monty Python quote. Singular, what was it? Singular, narco-singular commune? End of the country. And that's their message. It's the end of the country. And yeah, and since since I'm regularly subjected to a certain amount of Fox News, yes. It is the end. It is the end. It is the end is nigh. And are you having any success with that? Thank you, Arlette. Thank you, Rowan. Marco Syndicate Commune. Thank you. It's been so long since I saw that skit. People watch hippie gypsy. People watch Fox News to get their own view of the world reinforced. Mm-hmm. I specifically start getting my news from things like the Apple News app, so that I do get headlines from Fox News and far-right places, as well as far left and more moderate, to make sure I get a wider perspective. And there are just sometimes when I'm tired or what have you, and I'm just like, you know what, I just want to hear information that will reinforce what I already feel. And I realize when I do it. Magician, stand up. Eight of Swords, Knight of Swords. Oh, lock them all up. Page of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Yeah, this is the whole thing. Lock her up, lock her up, lock her up. That's their thing. Aggressive law enforcement. We need aggressive law enforcement. Bullying, center. That's the philosophy. It's not helping them. It's hurting them. Meanwhile, the Democrats are getting vaccinations to people. They're trying to keep people safe. They're trying to work things out and do things for the country. It's just doesn't. Your messaging stinks. Okay. Claire had a good question. Let's compare. Claire, will big corporate money? Okay, one. Will big corporate money ever get out of politics? Corporate money out of politics. Alrighty. Yeah, be the Benghazi, really. 80, how many was it, like 81, 84? How many hearings did they have on Benghazi? It was literally 80 something. Am I hallucinating that? Hello, Crystal. Mother Earth Tarot. 33? Okay, so it was 33. 33 hearings on Benghazi. But no, oh, heaven forbid there be one about the January 6th insurrection. 2 syllables. Please. 8 before the camera. All right, we're going to get corporate money out of politics. Eesh. Ever is a long time. It actually feels more like a change in corporate governance rather than necessarily laws that will keep companies out of politics. The future is going to move. Mother Earth, my first name is Mary. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was Crystal. Mary with Mother Earth Tarot. Thank you. B corporations. B corporations are not beholden to their shareholders for constant growth and profits, because they are more focused on charity, environment, being a good corporate citizen, charities, environmental standards, things of that nature. That's what's coming. I mean, this is Black and Orange is a part of Book Art Media. That's my little LLC, my little publishing LLC. And while it is not a B corporation, it is an LLC. I give 10% of income that comes into the company 10% goes to established charities. Just how it is. How it's been since it was started. And that's going to be more how that and more is how business is going to be done in the future. Publishing, yes, publish videos, books, lots of stuff. Okay, 5 of Wands. I hope you feel better, Mary. Okay, 7 of Cups, 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups, the Sun, the Moon. Right now, the damage that's being hidden by all of the ridiculous power that big corporations are wielding is there's a lot of lies around it, obscurity. This is the old way of doing things. This is the future. This is that partnership with each other, with the earth, trying to get laws passed that make a difference. And, I mean, if there's an environmental card, I mean, look at that garden. And the sun and the animals and the environment. And we need to, because right next to that environment it's going haywire with the moon. So money out of politics, I wouldn't rely on any big laws coming soon that would make a huge difference. Unfortunately, what I do see is we are going to see a huge shift in how we do business and what our priorities are as a society. Okay. Okie dokie. Where are we? Okay, Roland had another question. Will the Republicans in Arizona who want the fraudit stopped be able to stop it? Okay, so at 1:05:30, Arizona fraudit stopped. Because it sounds like there are Republicans who are not all that pleased with how the fraudit is going in Arizona. So, but will they be able to stop it? Or is basically this just going to go on and on and on and on? Arizona fraudit. Are you going to get stopped in your tracks? Well, the people who want it, so the lawmakers who want it stopped, be able to get it stopped. Secrets, trying to dig. I don't know. I think the crescent moon might be made of bamboo. Get the black light. Ten of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Two of Swords. It's they're going to try in another state. It feels like they lost the election. We can't lose the election. We have to prove this. That we didn't lose. We have to. And then their legal decisions, but it has to do with this dynasty. Keeping up the old way, the old dynasty, there may be a legal decision that stops it, but this hasn't changed. The Republican dynasty is not changed. Arizona election fraud. Kristin saying the DOJ just asked for all documentation for the fraudit. Good. Aggressive law enforcement. There you go. Good to see it. 10 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, Magician. Oh, these are lawyers, prosecutors. Yeah, it's going to come to an end. Democrats won the election, so Republicans have to somehow throw doubt, prove it isn't, just keep pushing the date back on when things are going to, go their way. But this is a whole lot of legal wrangling. So I think it's actually the courts that are going to shut it down. Not necessarily. I'm not getting that politicians are going to shut it down. I'm getting the courts are going to shut it down. So, okay. Alrighty. Where are we? Janelle was asking about, will Abbott from Texas and DeSantis from Florida lose their re-elections for governor in 2022? I could do a double reading on that. 109, 30. What's his name? Abbott. DeSantis. Okie dokie. 3 cards on each. Abbott from Texas here. DeSantis from Florida there. Click on a map. Florida's here. No. Texas is here. Florida's there. So Abbott and DeSantis. Come on, shuffle. Abbott and DeSantis. How's your re-election? How are your re-election prospects looking in 2022? 3 for Abbott, Texas. 3 for DeSantis of Florida. Abbott of Texas, re-election. How are your re-election chances looking? DeSantis of Florida. Oh, underhanded. Cards coming right off the bottom of the deck. Hello, Tara. Republicans. Just the group of Republicans. Okay. That's just very straightforward. Abbott. Page of Pentacles. Judgment. Five of Pentacles. You go in being fairly hopeful-ish, but this is election day and this is being out in the cold. What about you, DeSantis? Re-election. Oh yeah, chaos, death, howling at the moon, hope. Hope. This is somebody new taking over. This is a freshman Democrat. Someone just coming in for the first time. This could be either Abbott not getting back in, being out in the cold, or maybe just the legislature going left. But this, voters want hope. That's what they really want, and they're not getting it from DeSantis. They're getting chaos and death. The cards are saying DeSantis is going to lose. Abbott, it's a little more, it's not good for him. But this is bad for DeSantis. Oh, you are most welcome to know. Thank you for being here. CC Ryder, Texas Tribune is saying Democrats who fled Texas sue Governor Abbott, Speaker Dade Felon, saying efforts to force their return violate their civil rights. Good. Okay, who's next? Tall orders. What's next? A very tall order. 113. Will worldwide fires and floods move right-wingers to support more environment-friendly policies? Fires and floods move the right. Oh gosh, I hope so. All right, let's have a look. Because we certainly have fires and floods. And who named that horrible, massive fire out West Dixie? Makes it sound so pleasant. It's a massive, horrible thing. So will fire and floods and whatnot move Republicans to understand we have to do something about changing the climate now, yesterday, day before yesterday. Republicans. Yeah, what you've been doing, not working, not helping. Page of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Pentacles. 2 of Cups. Page of Pentacles. It's the young people. It's the young people who are going to make the change. The Republican strongholds now, the people with the most money and what have you, they're basically right-wing baby boomer types, and not the nice baby boomer types, of which I know many of you are. This is what we have to put up with until time changes. Young people growing up. That's for the biggest change. That's what we have to wait for. But these jerks, they're, you know, all of our times come. Let's put it that way. Do not help anybody else. Do not help anybody along when it's their time, but it's the upcoming generations who are going to really move things. Eesh. Okay, what's next here? Wildfires. Subpoenas. Okay, Maria. Is Maria still here? Is a subpoena going to hit the fake loser president and the smack arrogant entitlement, and will he be finally forced to testify? When I had asked, the man has 29 lawsuits. He's facing 29 lawsuits and 4 criminal probes, at least 4. Did you want to narrow that down any? Sorry, let me mute this. There. Could you narrow that down? Just let me know. For right now, we'll go to. Well, let's do these other 2 then. Let's do. Will 45 ever be charged with insurrection unconvicted? Okay, and we'll do. Julie was asking, is there something major coming by the end of the year, not COVID, that will completely reset everyone globally? All right, so let's do this. And then, of course, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm here every single day. 1/18/45 ever charged. I believe the charge would he be charged with is sedition. At least that's what I heard lawyers talking about, with sedition and convicted. Good to check in with this, see how that's going. Gary's saying I'm Gen X. We are getting in the we are done generation. I'm Gen X. I understand. Although I still believe that we shouldn't, this whole baby boomer, Gen X, Gen Y, millennial, on and on, I don't think it's helpful, and it's too vague. Now, Pluto and Leo generation. That makes sense. Pluto and Libra situation, the latchkey kids. Hi. Pluto and Scorpio generation. Pluto and Sagittarius generation. That makes sense to me, but anyway. Did that. Sorry, 119. All right, Trumpy. Will you ever be charged and convicted of sedition? Insurrection would work too. Not picky. All he can see is his money. I'm getting a mental image of Trump Tower. Have you guys seen the pictures of the inside of Trump's living area in Trump Tower? It's like the tackiest gold thing you've ever seen. It's like I see him there, but he's like on his knees, and there's something that has crumbled in front of him. And the places, there's a lot missing from the room that's been taken, but he's just beside himself because this gaudy, ugly gold thing is crumbling, and it's like, hello, sedition, trying to damage the country. Now, you mess with his money? Yeah. He causes chaos wherever he goes. And he likes it. Of Queen of Swords. Four of Cups. Okay, they're interviewing. Oh, they're interviewing the kids. That's what that feels like. They're interviewing the kids. They're interviewing people. Okay, all right. Three of Wands. Justice. Queen of Pentacles. Well, it's got Justice here, but it doesn't end in the Tower. It's going to hit the Republican Party as a whole. He's still waiting for a ship to come in. He's looking for financial relief. I mean, that could be about money and justice, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels like they're interviewing the kids. They're justice hitting the Republican Party. Let me see what else I can get. Let's see here. Trump ever be charged and convicted of sedition, insurrection? I mean, for heaven's sakes, inciting a riot? Something. Man hasn't been brought in for jaywalking. Ace of Wands. Batter people about the head. Six of Pentacles. High Priestess. Excuse me. King of Pentacles. Oh. The slimy, dying vegetation of that. Oh, there's death. And Eight of Wands. Yeah, maybe. There might be some people willing to turn on him. Some secrets. But this is, again, back to his business mess. The Republicans also, they're the group of Republicans. And a good hosing down gets all of this slimy, dead rot, greenery rot off of all of them. And that their rhetoric caused deaths. I'm not getting Trump specifically. I'm getting a bunch of Republicans. That's what I'm getting. Okay. And something major coming by the end of the year. 124. End of year. Julie was asking, is there something major coming by the end of the year that will completely reset everyone globally? Isn't it August 7th? Something coming this year that will reset everyone globally. Something major. Two cards for the reading. All the cards came off the top of the deck, which is usually very straightforward energy. Kicking things around. Kicking things down, but there's more. There's more. It's like a Sisyphean task. That it's worth fighting for. This might be COVID. I know the question was other than COVID, but I got two cards and that's what that. So the card for Polywanda, should we prepare for alien contact? I don't pick up on stuff like that, but let's see. 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, 6 of Wands. Fire, famine, flood. Trying to get the economy going again. The change here is from the old economy to creating a new one, a new way to work. more distance learning, demanding better wages, or workers having more power. It is a seismic shift in employment and economy. That's all I'm getting. So, and that is going to do it for me for today. But thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see. 12, 13, 14, 15. I read on 16 things today. So, and I will be back tomorrow to do 12 at 12. And at 4 o'clock, so about 2.5 hours from now, I will be over on the Book Art Media channel to do creative sprints. You're always welcome for 25-minute creative sprints. Work on your own project, carve some creativity into your day. All right, be over there. Other than that, I will see you all tomorrow. I'm here 365 days of the year, and we'll get through this. There are very good days ahead. There are. All right, so hang in there. You're not alone. And I will see you all tomorrow.